Hello and welcome to another episode of my Productivity Mastery series. And this week it's all about your calendar. Now, if you've taken my C.O.D course, that's Collect, Organize and Do, you will know that you need essentially 4 tools in order to build your very own productivity system. And those 4 tools are your calendar, your to-do list manager, a notes app, and a cloud storage system. Now, the reason why I always put calendar first is because your calendar is the primary driver of your day. Your calendar is never ever going to lie to you. Your calendar is going to help to prevent you from overscheduling yourself, and your calendar is the one thing you must never give control to other people. Now, the reason why I say that is because I have come across a number of times over the last few weeks where people have said to me, I have no control over my calendar because my boss schedules meetings. Right, well now you have a serious productivity problem. If you're going to give control of your calendar to your boss, to your clients, to anyone else, then you've completely lost the initiative when it comes to managing your time and managing your productivity, and you need to come back and review that. Now, there's a number of things that you can do. One of the easiest things you can do is block time off for yourself. Basically, what you want to be doing is creating fictional meetings with yourself so that when somebody goes into your calendar to see if you are available, that time is blocked so it shows as not being available. Now, hopefully your calendar is not giving away all your personal information, so all it will tell the other person is that you are not available. And that's essentially what you want to be doing. You could even write customer meeting or client work, something to indicate that you are just not available, so that if you need time to start doing some of the work that you really need to get done, you've got time, you've blocked it off. But another usage for your calendar is you need to be scheduling me time. You need to schedule your me time. We live in a world where everybody is demanding our time. It's crazy how much demands there are on our time, not just from our colleagues, our work and our customers, but also from our friends and family. And we need some time to ourselves. You need sometimes to be able to step back and reflect, to be able to think, to be able to just breathe and just get away from all those demands. And that is another area that your calendar can help you. You can schedule the time to be able to take it. Now, when it comes to me time, I would recommend to everybody to at least get yourselves 30 minutes a day. Now, that could be first thing in the morning, where you could set yourself up a mini routine doing things that you really enjoy doing. Or it could be late in the evening, where you just go out for a walk, or you can just go to a room and just say, I'm going to have a sit down, no TV, no digital devices, just 30 minutes, maybe with a book, maybe with a notepad, and just capture your thoughts, do some journaling, something like that. But you do need that me time every day. For me, a lot of my me time comes from the exercise, because I put my headphones in, I've got music, and I can just get on and exercise, and I just feel that I'm with myself and I can get on with my exercise. But you may have other ways of doing it, but you do need to schedule that me time. But of course, another area that you do need to be making sure you're spending time with is your family and your friends. It's very easy with all these demands, all these time pressures, to be able to give up the time that we spend with our family and friends. But it's so important to make sure that you have time each week for that. And that's another reason why your calendar is the primary productivity tool in your toolbox. It's the one thing that you can see exactly how you are managing your time. And if you followed me for any time, if you've taken any of my courses, you know the golden rule. What goes on my calendar gets done. So what I'm saying is, this weekend, when you come to do your weekly planning session, you are doing your weekly planning session, aren't you? When you do your weekly planning session, open up that calendar and start scheduling your me time, start scheduling your family time and your friends time. Get that in first. And if you do find that you've got a heavy week of work where you need time to sit down and get that work done, then start blocking time. Make those fictional meetings with yourself and just get on and do that work. It's so important. The calendar is the driver. The calendar is going to tell you if you have enough time to do something. Your to-do list manager never does that. Your to-do list manager just gives you the tasks. It's constant. It never goes away. But at least with your calendar, you can say, you know what? I'm going to get this project done Friday morning, and then Friday afternoon, I'm going to leave work early. And you just block it on your calendar and you make sure it happens. Now, one more thing before I finish this is, if you have a day where you need to block the whole day to complete a project, then the tip is don't suddenly decide that you're going to do that tomorrow or the day after. What you need to do is schedule that for 2 to 3 weeks in advance, because then you're going to have time to tell other people that you are not going to be available on that day. And it also, what I find is it prepares you mentally to be able to take that time away to do whatever it is you've scheduled yourself to do. It's a trick that I learned a long time ago, but boy does it work. If I need to update a course where I need 2 or 3 days to be able to do the recording and the editing, what I would do is I would schedule it for some time next month, so that in 3 or 4 weeks time I will see, aha, I need to tell everybody that I'm not going to be available on the 8th, 9th and 10th of August, for example. And I can start telling people now. If you tell them a month before that you're not going to be available on certain days, most people, I've never come across anyone who's ever got upset with you for saying, oh, in a month's time, I'm not going to be available for 2 or 3 days. Everybody, as far as I know, is going to say, okay, that's no problem. There you go. That's my final tip. And hopefully you found this episode useful. If you've heard me talk about the calendar before, that's simply because I know how important the calendar is, and I know you must never, ever give up control of your calendar. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode. It just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week. Hello, thank you very much for watching my videos. Now I have something exciting to tell you about. Recently I have developed a brand new time management system. It's a system designed to manage your time in the 21st century. The world has changed a lot over the last 20 years. In fact, it's actually changed a lot this year. And what we need now is a system, a time management system that is very easy to use, easy to maintain, so that you can spend more of your time doing the work. And that's what the time sector system is all about. It's going to change your whole belief system about the way a time management system should work, because this focuses on when you are going to do the task. And let's be honest, it doesn't matter how motivated, inspired, or how urgent something is. If you don't have time to do it, it is never going to get done. And that's what this system is built around, getting your work done, so you can spend more of your time doing the things that you want to do. I hope you join me in this course. The full details of the course are in the show notes below, so please join me, and thank you very much for watching this brief video.